this is
Matthias.
Yes, he is Matthias. If you hear him in the background saying a bunch of words like testing, it's because he's testing his mic for gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now I'm going to be doing a cooking with Amanda, because Matthias is not really going to be over here that much. But we are going to be making sinigang. And you guys know I'm Filipino.
That's not a cooking. You can't cook a sinigang. You gotta build it.
That's his joke every time I say sinigang.
I've never used that joke before.
Yeah, he's like a couple days ago.
I did not.
I said sinigang?
No, I didn't.
Uh-huh.
I've been saving that joke.
No.
That's a dad joke.
Wah wah. Anyways, I'm going to be making sinigang because you guys know I'm Filipino and I love sinigang. It's... Why are you laughing?
Sinigang. Testing. Test.
So mean.
Test.
I love sinigang. Okay, I say it weird, whatever. Anyways, I'm going to be making the shrimp and bok choy sinigang. I know that there's a lot of different types. I've made the beef and broccoli one before, and that one's really good, except I like the shrimp one better because one, it has shrimp, and two, it's spicy. I make it spicy. So right now, if you guys are curious, this is what you're going to be needing. Oh, and plus, since we're eating clean, I know that a lot of you out there probably use tamarind mixed soup packets, and oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing. But since we're eating clean, not eating any bad stuff, I can't use that anymore because it has a ton of preservatives, a lot of MSG, and you know, all that good stuff that makes sinigang good. So these are the ingredients. If you guys are curious and want to make it yourself. Some bok choy. Taro root or daikon root. I got taro root because I like it better than the daikon root. Onion, jalepeños, and shrimp. And the seasoning that I'm going to be using for this is tamarind concentrate, tamarind paste pretty much. So this is just tamarind paste from the actual tamarind fruit. I think it's a fruit. And the only thing in here is tamarind extract only. That's what it says. So there's no other preservatives, there's no MSG, there's nothing else. I've never actually used this before, so I don't know how it's gonna taste, but I read online that you can use it exactly like you use the powdered stuff, but you might need to like adjust how much you use. Some say that this is actually sweeter than using the packets. They still say it's like the sour taste, but they say that you get sweet and sour with it. So I don't know, I'm hoping it's good because I've been craving sinigang forever. So let's just try and make this. Oh, and also because Matthias isn't going to be having this, he's gonna be eating steak tonight. Look at that steak, it's marinating in the marinade. Okay, so you want to cook your vegetables until they're pretty tender. I would say you want to cook it until the taro root is tender and the jalapeños have gone and made the broth nice and spicy. I'm like coughing from the steam coming up from it because I used all 4 jalapeños. Now you don't have to use that many if you don't want it that spicy. Seriously, I've been inhaling it for the last 30 minutes. It's amazing. So I've never used this tamarind paste. I'm about to add in the shrimp and the tamarind paste. It does not smell good at all, and I'm hoping that it tastes better in there. If not, I just ruined a whole batch of sinigang and I'll be eating steak instead. And I don't want to be doing that, so let's see. I don't know how much to use. I'm gonna use like a tablespoon at first, and I guess keep adding it until I think it's right. I like my sinigang really sour with the powdered mix, and I would usually use like 2 packets, maybe a little more than 2. I know that might be a little much, but I would be the only one eating it. That's how I like it. So let's try it. It turned my sinigang brown. I don't know how I feel about this. It looks really gross now. The tamarind paste turned my sinigang brown. I'm not used to having it brown because the powder doesn't do that. Let me tell you, it tastes really gross. I would have to say, it does not taste anything like the powdered tamarind mix. It tastes nasty and bitter and yucky. And I'm looking online and everything that all the recipes that say use tamarind paste concentrate, which is what I have, says to use fish sauce as well. And I forgot fish sauce at the store, so Matthias was kind enough to go there and get it for me, and I'm hoping that fixes it, because if it doesn't, then I don't know what to do, because I can't eat it because it's gross. I sound so pathetic, but I really wanted it. I feel like every time I try something new like this, to make it different, it doesn't ever work out. So if you guys have any pointers on using tamarind paste, concentrate, extract, whatever, please let me know so I can make it better next time. And maybe the flavor will be better. If you guys know the difference between, if you guys know how the powder tastes versus the extract or concentrate, I would be most delightful. No, I would be most delighted. Oops. My little experiment last night with the sinigang and eating clean didn't work. That was the worst tasting thing I've ever eaten in my life. He didn't taste it, so he can't say. But I don't really know if the tamarind extract is going to work ever. I will try and keep experimenting with it, but as far as I'm concerned, it's a no-go. So if you want to make sinigang, do everything I did, except just use the powdered mix, but just use it to taste. I just liked it crazy, tangy, sour. That's why I used so much. Just use a couple tablespoons to begin with. Taste it. If you want more flavor, add a little bit more. Taste it, you know, so on and so forth. Other than that, I think this cooking with Mattanda was somewhat successful. Matthias said that it's a curse on cooking with Mattanda and that nothing ever turns out right. But our crepes turned out good. Our s'mores brownies turned out good.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so yes, if you want to make sinigang, do that. Don't use tamarind extract unless you know what you're doing. But I didn't. So I will see you with the next Cooking with Mattanda. Bye!
Alright, so some pretty cool news. This is news that I wanted to talk to you about. A lot of you know that already follow me on Twitter. Everyone, if you don't follow me on Twitter, that's the quickest way to get news, info, funny things.
We are playing Zanzar Thames Adventure Map, and I died in the last episode.
Yeah.
So I scoured around the empty chests and found some stuff.